Hello guys, this is number system part 5. Okay, so we'll continue from the conversion of the conversion to binary numbers. Okay, we'll just do 1 or 2 3 for conversion from maybe 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, if we can complete it to 10, it's fine. To binary numbers, then we can pick another topic here. So now we stopped at 3 the other time. So what we're trying to do is that we are converting um, base 4, okay, to base, as in 4 in base 10 to base 2, okay. So here, let's just quickly, let me divide this into 2. So 4 in base 10 to base 2. So like I said, base 2 is binary system, okay. So and I've showed you how to do that. So have your table, your 4, which is your base 10, will be here, okay. You have your table, your base 2 will also be here. So we want to get the 4 base 10 in base 2, okay. So what do we do? So you have your remainder here, okay, as shown in the last in part 3, in part 4 rather. So 2 in 4, that is 4 divided by 2, you have what? 2, okay. 4 divided by 2, you have 2. That's the meaning. 4 divided by 2, you have 2. I believe that is clear. So that's how to convert to base 2 now. So 4 divided by 2, you have 2. What's the remaining? It's not remaining anything. So you have your 0. Okay? It's very simple. So the next one you need to do is that, okay, you still apply your 2 again. So the next one will now be 2 divided by 2. Okay? 2 divided by 2, it can go. You have your what? 1. Okay, so it means this can go. 2 divided by 2, you have 1. Is it remaining anything? No, it's not remaining anything. Okay, it's as simple as that. So then it means that the next one will now be what? 2. So the question you need to ask yourself, as mentioned in part 4, 1 divided by 2 is not possible. Okay, in this case, under number system, 1 divided by 2, if you're converting to base 2, it's not possible. We all know that 1 divided by 2 is 0.5 and blah, 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 things like that. But in this case, in number system, it cannot go, okay? You saw the way I did the first one, 4 divided by 2, it went without no remainder. 2 divided by 2, it went without no remainder, okay? Now, but 1 divided by 2, it's not possible. So all you just need to do is that, okay, since it's not possible, okay, you just write 0. It's not possible. Then it means that this one is remaining. This one is remaining. So that is that. So it means that at the end of the day, 1 cannot be divided by 2. Okay? Because 1 cannot be divided by 2, then definitely you have your 0 as last one. Then bring the remaining 1 to the remainder. Okay? So at the end of the day, you count from the bottom to the top, like I showed you in part 4. So it means, therefore, 4 base 10 is equals to 100 in base 2. Okay, like I said, it can be in figure, it can be in, you know, in word. Sorry, this is base 2. So 4 base 10 is equals to 100 in base 2. Okay, so at the end of the day, let's try for 5 here. 5 in base 10 to base 2. Okay, 5 in base 10 to base 2. So let's just do this. Okay, you have your 5 here, you have your 2 here, you have your remainder. Okay, that is your 5 in base 10. Then you have your 2 that you're converting to. Okay, so 2 in 5. Just come here. 5 divided by 2. 2 can only go in 5 in 2 places. Okay, it can go in 2 places, but it will remain what? 1. So it means that 2 in 5 is what? 2. Remainder what? 1. Okay, it's very simple. So now we move further again. We are done with that. So the next one will now be 2 again. That's 2 in 2. That's what? 1. It means 2 can go in 2. You will have 1. Okay, so what will it be remaining? It's not remaining anything. So you have your 1 here. So it's not remaining anything, which is what? 0. So you're done with that. So 2 in 1 is not possible. 1 divided by 2 is not possible, as mentioned earlier. Okay, what do? You have your 0. It's not possible. Then this remainder 1, you bring it here. Okay, so it means that at the end of the day, you count from the bottom to the what? To the top. From the bottom to the top. It means 5 base 10 is equals to 101 in base 2. 5 base 10 is equals to what? 101 in what? In base 2. So if you look at this very well, we can still continue this. We can do for base 6. So if they ask you convert to base 2, okay, this is exactly the method we will use. Convert to base 2. So aside this, let's just quickly do for 6. Let us quickly do for 6. Either if we can do for 6 and 7 here. So it means that for 7, let me just rule this and bring this down. So let's say 7 in base 10 to what? To base 2. Okay, we do the normal table. Okay, so you have your 7, you have your 2, you have your remainder. It's as simple as that. So the question, just go ahead. 7 divided by 2. 7 divided by 2. 2 can go in 7 in 3 places. Okay, 3 times 2, that's what? 6. It will remain what? 1. So 3, remainder what? 1. Very simple. So 2 again. 2 can go in 3. We both know that 2 can go in 3 in 1 times. That is 3 divided by 2. 3 divided by 2, that is 1. It can go 1 time. It will remain what? 1. Okay, 2 times 1, 2. So the one that is remaining, you bring it here. You bring 2 again. Okay, that is how you can convert from base 10 to base what? To base 2. Don't forget, from base 10 to base 2. Okay, from base 10 to base 2. That condition is very, very important. Okay, you are converting from base 10 to base 2. If they give you another value which is not in base 10, please convert to base 10 first. You all know how to convert to base 10. I've mentioned that and I've given an example on that. Okay, either in part 1 or part 2 or part 3. I've mentioned how you can convert to base 10. Okay, so it must be in base 10 before you now convert to base 2 so that you won't make any mistake. So here now, 2 cannot go. 1 divided by 2 is not possible. Okay, you write 0. Then what's the remainder? 1. That one that is remaining, you bring it here. So you count from the bottom to the top. You count from the bottom to the top. So it means at the end of the day, you have 7 base 10 is equal to what? 111 in base 2. 7 in base 10 is equal to what? 111 in base 2. So we can also still do for 6 here. 6 in base 10 to base 2. Okay, I'm taking my time to do this now because you could see it in your exam. Convert to base 2 or convert to base 4, convert to base 3. You do the same thing. If it's 6 in base 10 to base 4, follow the same procedure. Okay, if it's But now we're only focusing on base 2. We'll get to that one after the other. So it means this one, quickly, we can quickly do this. That's 6, 2. Then we have remainder. 6 divided by 2, that's 3. It's not remaining anything. So this is 3. It's remaining 0. It can go. It's a perfect division. Okay? So it means the next one we will have is that another 2 again to divide. That's 3 divided by 2. It can only go one time. It can only go one time. It will remain 1. So it means you are having 1, remainder what? 1. Okay? So it can only go one time. So you're having your what? Your remainder to be that. Okay? So it means quickly, you can now have 2. So 1 divided by 2, like I said, is not possible. Just write your 0. You have your 1. So it means at the end of the day, 6 in base 10. So let me just use figure. 6 in base 10 is equal to what? 1, 1, 0 in base 2. So 6 in base 10 is equal to what? 1, 1, 0 in base 2. So please, I think this is understandable now. You can do for 8, you can do for 9, you can do for 10. Okay? Please continue to share, comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay? So if you want to watch the full video on how you can convert from base 10 to base 2, okay, then you can please go to our YouTube and get the full video. Thank you very much. Cheers.